This is the second project that I've had with Ideazone, and I came into this one with a very clear vision of what it was that I wanted. I had a lot of ideas in my head, and it was really important to me that those ideas got a chance to be real, that what we put out there was going to be a reflection of who I was and what I wanted to present as a business to the world. A little bit frightening, I have to admit, to see my dream sort of be handed off into the hands of someone else. But I have to say that it was an absolutely fantastic experience. The three people that I worked the most with or heard the most about at Ideazone were John, David, and Marcus. And the workflow between these three gentlemen was, I have to say, absolutely outstanding. I didn't ever have to come back and say, hey guys, who's working on what? Why isn't this up yet? There was very, very clear communication with me about where things were at, who was responsible. And then, you know, as things sort of evolved and I might have had another idea or a different sort of option I wanted to put in front of them, I did feel like, you know, they brought their expertise to me in a way that I could understand, so that I knew what my options were. We always worked out why things worked, what wasn't going to work, what was I thinking, and how could they support that. It was just the project management was seamless and didn't ever leave me feeling like I was left out or that things were not being managed well. It was just absolutely seamless. One thing that really impressed me about this experience was the way that the teamwork evolved and the way that the Ideazone folks talked about each other and to each other. You know, if we ever were in a meeting and there was maybe one or two of us there and we had a question or I had an idea that couldn't be addressed by who was on the call, there was an immediate response of, hey, let's see if we can get so-and-so in on the call, or let's throw out an email and see what they have to say. The teamwork was really, really beautiful. And as the client, it was, I think, a very novel experience for me to be considered a part of the team. There was moments where I felt very overwhelmed by the technical side of things, and they just helped me to feel really comfortable about my role and where I was at in all of it, to the point where I feel very confident running my own website, and I have no issue with doing any of the small little bits that go on behind it. I know that I can call on Ideazone in the future if I ever have something that I want to see different, or something that I want to see changed, or there's something that I'd like to do that isn't currently there. I know if I take it to them, they're going to make it happen. I think the biggest part of this has got to be the experience of what it meant, you know, in terms of the result and in terms of how I feel about the product that I got or the process that I was involved in. And I am beyond pleased with the end result, and I really feel like my vision was understood and that the end result is exactly what I had in mind. It's, I think, a very unique team that can take something that lives in someone's head and synthesize it to be something that lives out there in the world, and Ideazone definitely did that for me. I will be forever grateful for how they have positioned me in the digital world and how I will be received. I feel like Ideazone was a huge part of me being able to launch something that's very, very important to me. So thank you guys. I appreciate you.